Hello and welcome. I'm Sam Sneed, the author and editor of this proposed book, which I'm going to call a work for reasons that will become clear, entitled Cyber Safety and Social Media, a concise guide for students, educators, and parents, featuring my meme, STOP. All digital content is searchable, traceable, oops, or oh my God, it's permanent. I have been published before. I have written, co-authored and co-edited 4 respected texts in the legal arena when I was practicing law as an associate and partner at a major multinational law firm. I have co-authored the McGraw-Hill Construction Management Form Book, including one of my chapters, the seminal article on the liability of the construction manager. I've co-authored and edited 2 works for the Practicing Law Institute and authored a significant chapter and done much of the editing in a book Wiley published, Avoiding Liability for Architects and Engineers. That was back in 1983. My education and background is set forth in the text on the left-hand column of this page. There, you may click on links to see my LinkedIn profile, my Google profile, and my professional speaking site through which I deliver my keynote addresses to students at college, high schools, and middle schools. I also do workshops for college administrators, faculty, high school administrators, faculty, and parents. Now to the proposal. I've spent a great deal of time thinking, along with my co-contributors and various people in the publishing industry, about how best to do such a work on cyber safety and social media. The challenges include keeping the content current and making the work easily accessible to time-challenged students, educators, and parents. All of the feedback I've gotten from my speaking has been people need and want a book like this from a trusted authority or set of authorities, but they want it in terms of text in virtually bullet point form. Their eyes glaze over and they lose interest quickly in trying to read longer books in print or even ebooks on their Kindle, Nook, or their applications on their iPad. Therefore, we've come up with the approach to this particular work, which is to have it exist entirely and only online, available 24/7 by 365 for anyone who has internet access and is paid for access to the work. In our view, one will come to the cover page, click Purchase, go to a page at which they will input their credit or debit card, pay the purchase price, establish an account, a username and password, and forever have access to the work. There are many advantages of this approach. First of all, we are able to keep the book both concise and current. Second of all, we are able to meet varying readers' learning styles. Either they can read the book, they can read and view the videos, or they can simply view the videos. In addition, they may enter at any particular chapter. While there's some duplication involved in that approach, it makes the book readily accessible on a particular chapter when a student, educator, or parent has a sudden need. For example, a student has become involved in a sexting incident and the prosecutors are hovering around. Next, we have found that this is an excellent way to correct any errors. So we can not just keep the book current, but through our feedback forms in the introduction and at the bottom of each page, people can email us with their views as to where there may be errors in the content. Finally, we think this combination of text and video suits the modern reader. In addition, it provides tiered type content through both links in the text and our concise best internet resources positioned along the right-hand column. Therefore, I'd like to discuss with you at your earliest convenience your views both on this approach and whether you have an interest in publishing, shall we say, use that term, but publishing Cyber Safety and Social Media, a concise guide for students, educators, and parents. Thank you for listening and visiting.